Hello my 5th graders. I'm so excited that I'm going to make you this video on how I make pottery on my pottery wheel at home. So this is my studio that I'm in right now, and I would show it to you, but right now it's a giant mess, so you're just going to see me on the wheel and not all of this stuff everywhere. So I put my clay on the pottery wheel, and what I'm doing right now is called dry centering. It's where I hit the clay in the middle of the wheel. I'm going to take my glasses off. Okay. I'm going to hit the clay. That's dry centering. Now I'm going to start wet centering. And basically, I'm going to push with all of my force to get the clay in the very middle. And if I don't do this, if I just start making a pot without centering, it's not going to work. It's going to fly all over, it's going to fall apart, so you have to center the clay. Alright, so when I center the clay, I keep putting more water on the clay, and then you can see that it's starting to turn to slip in my hands. This is a lot harder than the clay that you guys were using to make your earth dumplings. Alright, so once all of the clay is centered, I'm going to clean off this bottom part here. That's called the wheel head. The wheel head. I'm going to clean that off. Otherwise, there's a whole bunch of sand in my clay, and if this part is dirty, then it digs into my skin and it hurts really bad. So you have to be careful. So I'm going to clean that off. And now I'm going to do what we call dropping the hole. So this is the part where I make the hole in the middle of the pot. And I'm going to start off, it's almost like a pinch pot, because I start off with a hole right in the middle. And then once I get the hole, I'm going to put a little bit of water. And I'm going to spread it out a little bit. This takes a while when the clay is really hard like this. But when I use really hard clay, it helps me make bigger things. So since I want to make a big old flower pot, I'm using kind of harder clay. What I'm doing now is I'm pushing the clay down that's on the bottom because it's going to make it stronger. I want to make sure that it's really strong on the bottom so that it doesn't break before I put my plants in here, you know? Pinch. And since I'm pinching on the inside and on the outside, the clay is going to go up because it can't go out anymore. Okay. By the way, I wanted to tell you guys a story. When I was in 5th grade, the same age that you guys are in 5th grade, I was in my very first art show, and I won an award in the art show for 2nd place, and my mom said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you, you can take whatever art class you want." So I took pottery. So I've been doing pottery, this exact thing, since I was your age. And I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. So right now it's really thick on the bottom right here. So I'm just going to kind of hold my sponge here and push in. And then I'm going to try to pull that clay up. Up, 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 up. Come on, clay, work with me. Okay. I'm going to do it again because there's still clay down here. Okay. It's a little bit wobbly. but that's okay. I don't think that the plants that I put in here will care if it's a little bit wobbly, but I don't want it to be too gross, so I'm going to use this tool to straighten it out a little bit. Alright, now I'm pretty much done. I'm just going to make sure that this top rim is nice and smooth. Get the water out of the bottom, just in case there's a little bit in here. And then I'm going to let it sit overnight, and then tomorrow we can all write on it. So I think it'll be a lot of fun.